Hey everybody, Justin Popovich back on Orangeville blog, and I have two friends of mine actually. We've just connected after, what, a year and a half?
About that, yeah.
Brock and Marta from fitfor2.tv. And what you might even want to do is, right after you watch this, go check out the website, because it's a huge, basically, portal of, well, I guess I'll let you guys talk about it. It's health and wellness, social media, anything you need to know about being healthy. They're talking about it. So thanks guys for joining me today. And we're going to do a few different things right now, but first I would just want to let you get to know Brock and Marta. And then Brock's going to show me a couple little tips or maybe some exercises that I can do as a work from home based business owner, where I'm in front of a laptop all day, not being very active. He's going to show me some stuff I can be doing to switch that up a little. So first of all, guys, tell me a little bit about your website and some of the stuff, some of the projects you're working on right now, and just let people know what the whole vision is behind your website.
Sure. Well, basically, Fit for 2 TV is exactly like it sounds, a TV show online, and we are dedicated to health. So everything health, fitness, wellness. We've got regular videos there Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and whether it be exercise or nutrition or wonderful recipes, healthy recipes that Marta bakes, we've got a whole variety of information that is free. So you go and check out the website, and there's tons of stuff you can learn about it. Jump in with
every Friday our dogs join us on the couch.
That's right. Yes.
That's part of my favorite.
What kind of dogs are they again?
They're puggles.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Pug and beagle mix.
Yes.
And so Buck and Henry behave like monkeys, and so we coined the term monkeys on the couch, and that's what Friday is. It's important, as active and crazy as our lives and everyone's lives are, to take, thank you.
He's just controlled the topic.
To take, one day a week at least for family time, for you time, and to kind of slow down, take it easy, and that's what we use our Fridays for, to sit back and relax on the couch with our dogs, and Marta usually bakes something healthy, and we answer our viewers' questions and comments on the show. So that's what our Friday episode is.
Okay. So let me ask you, and you might have different answers for this.
Sure.
Why did you start it? Like, there's a lot of different reasons for doing stuff like this, but what's your driving force? Why it takes a lot of work, 3 times a week you're doing this? What is keeping you going? That's tough.
You know what, this is our passion, and we enjoy sharing what we've learned with people, and I think that's the key thing for myself, working in the fitness industry for the last 11 years now. I've gone through a variety of changes, and I've learned a lot, and I enjoy sharing that with people because I've gone through such an evolution, not just with the exercise but nutrition as well. And so it's nice to, at least in our mind, have a reference, have a website to go to where there's a lot of valuable information, and it's free. So that's a big part of it.
Well, for me, I got active in 2005, and then met Brock about a year into the process, I guess, of getting healthy.
I'm guessing it was at a gym or something you met?
It was at a gym, of course. And we just started, doing it together and started learning, and we wanted to share it with everyone. So.
Yeah. Cool. And who comes to your site? What kind of people have you been interacting with? All different types, or who is it?
You know what? That's a really good question. I would say there's a good variety of people that come. We definitely cater a portion of what we do towards couples and towards family, because that is what we do ourselves. Is we train together and we eat the same food, so we cook together. And
although he's better.
Well, I cook, Marta bakes. That's sort of the trade-off.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And we even make our own dog's food, so there's a whole variety of stuff there.
The healthiest dogs in this entire region.
Absolutely.
Cool. Right before we turned on the camera, Brock, I know a lot of these stories, but there was a story I didn't know, and that is how Brock actually got started as a business owner to begin with. And it's a little bit of a different story. You actually may not believe some parts of it, but I believe it because I know he's a truthful guy. But just give a little bit of the story there, because I think people will be pretty interested to hear about it.
Okay, I'll try and give you the Cole's Notes version. There was a Toronto radio station that I've been listening to for years, and they did a variety of crazy contests. And one contest was called the Wheel of Gluttony, and everything was based on that itself, on gluttony. So there was a variety of challenges that you do to qualify for a spot on a wheel to win a grand prize. And the challenge that was posted on this particular week that I became interested was called weight gain. And I used to compete as a bodybuilder, and so having gone through the process of getting ready for a bodybuilding competition where you can drop weight very quickly, I knew that I could kind of manipulate my body, manipulate the types of foods and certain things to drop weight quickly and then gain weight quickly, and that's exactly what I did. I dehydrated myself for 2 days, flushed all the water out of my system. Not very healthy.
Yeah.
And
probably didn't feel so good either.
No, felt wretched actually, but dropped 15 pounds, then weighed in.
Right.
And then I went through a process of 4 days where I ate very unhealthy food, and I took in a load of salt, especially the day of my weigh, when I consumed almost a box of salt and a case of water.
A healthy breakfast.
Oh yeah, there we go. The liver and kidneys weren't too happy with me. The end result was a gain of 40 pounds over the course of 4 days. Which then only gave me a spot on a wheel with 41 other people.
This is a big contest.
It was a really big contest.
Yeah.
And you were assigned a number on the wheel. So my number was 33, which ironically has always been my lucky number. And so when they did the spin, the big rule was that to be there to win the prize, or to win the prize, you had to be there. And they spun the wheel the first time and it landed on number 3, and the guy wasn't there. So they spun it again and it landed on 33. And the result was that I won 2 vehicles and $10,000. Which at that point couldn't have been better timing, because I had recently graduated university, had a ton of school debt, was working a job that I didn't particularly enjoy, and that all gave me the opportunity to pay off school debts and to start a business.
So there you go.
There we go.
So if you want to start your own business, all you have to do is gain 40 pounds in 4 days, win 10 grand, and you're off. It's a pretty simple equation.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So what we're going to do now is, we met for coffee before this interview, and I was asking Brock, I said it earlier, I just don't have a lot of time to work out right now. I'm so busy, I'm always in front of my laptop, and I know a lot of people are like that. Whether you're at a desk job or you run your own business, what are some things I can do to, in 10 or 15 or 20 minutes, get my heart rate up and feel a little bit better, so that by the end of the day, it feels like I've had a bit of exercise in me. So he's going to show me a couple little tips we can do, and hopefully you can do them too. And then below the blog video, you can let us know what you thought, or if you had any additional ideas or questions. So we're going to flip over and do that now. All right, so I've passed the camera over to Marta. She's going to be my assistant right now. So the question was, obviously, sitting at a computer, not really very active today. What can I do if I'm on a lunch break, or even just a little bit sore right now, or just not feeling it? What can I do to get some exercise in my day?
Well, it's a great question, and we're big advocates of being active anywhere using just your own body weight as resistance. You don't need a gym, you don't need equipment, and so we've got an acronym that we use to help you remember 6 different exercises that you can do in your desk, at your office, outside of the park, doesn't matter where you are. And actually I'm going to switch it up a little bit today. Normally it's some lucky people deserve Brock and Marta. But because Justin, you and I are doing this together today, it'll be some lucky people deserve Brock and Justin, and you'll see. We're going to do an exercise for each letter of that. So the first one, we're doing squats.
Okay.
So right where we're standing right now, this is an exercise for your quads and your legs. You do use hamstrings and glutes as well. Your legs are your largest muscle group, and that's important. For hormone function, sorry, Marta's motioning me to talk to the camera instead of you.
Audio-wise, yeah.
That's right, yes. And so we're just going to stand with our feet shoulder width apart, and we are going to push our hips right back, squatting down, arms out in front for balance. Exactly. About 90 degrees in the knees, and then breathing out, coming back up. And you can do this at your own pace.
Yeah.
You can go fast if you want. You can go a little bit slower.
Is it just like one set, or?
We're going to do about a minute of each. We're not going to do a minute of each today, but to remember at home, each one of these exercises, do it for about a minute. If you loop through it 2 or 3 times, that's about a 15 or 20 minute workout.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So S is our first one. Some lucky L.
All right.
We're going to do lunges.
All right.
Another exercise for the legs. 1 foot forward, the other one back. You're going to keep your shoulders over your hips.
You need to talk to me, please.
Yes, you're going to
And everyone watching.
And from here, you're going to go nice and slow down. You don't necessarily need to touch your knee to the ground.
Right.
And then you're breathing out, coming back up. So this is a little bit of balance as well, which is nice.
I was going to say I lost my balance.
Yeah.
All right.
And it works slightly different muscle groups in the legs.
Cool.
So those are the first two. Some lucky people. So P stands for either plank or push-ups.
All right.
Some people find push-ups very challenging, so there's an alternative to that. So everyone knows what a push-up looks like.
I know if you want to.
And this is the starting position for your push-ups. If you can't do push-ups, you're just going to hold this position. This is a plank.
Okay.
So the elbows are just slightly bent, and your back is nice and straight. And you'll probably, over the course of, if you can do it for up to a minute, feel your stomach, feel your shoulders, feel your arms.
Definitely, yeah.
So this is actually a very good full body exercise. And it doesn't look like you're doing much, but you're going to feel a lot of muscle groups.
I'm already feeling it.
And then, if you want to do your push-ups, you can do that as well.
Yeah.
So that's our show up here. And so some lucky people deserve
Fudge?
That's why we're doing this in the first place, right? D stands for dips. So if you are sitting at your desk and you've got a chair,
Right.
it's just a matter of sliding yourself out and then lowering down to about a 90-degree angle in the elbows, and then breathing out, going back up. So that's going to work a little bit of your chest, but a lot of shoulders and triceps.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so it's Justin's turn.
All right.
Oh, I have to do it?
Yes, of course.
So arms out.
Yep. Exactly.
All right, got it.
Perfect.
There we go.
I like it.
So some lucky people deserve Brock. So B stands for burpees. Don't know if you've ever done a burpee before.
I have, actually.
Okay,
High school
perfect.
gym class.
There we go. That's what most people say. So doing a burpee, you're going to put your hands down onto the ground. You're going to kick your feet out. You're going to kick them back in. And from this position, you're either coming back up, or if you want to include a little bit of a hop, you can do that.
Right.
So once again,
For a
about a
minute.
minute of
Yeah.
each, exactly.
Okay.
So some lucky people deserve Brock, and if
Justin.
it's Marta, then it stands for move. So doing anything to move, like jumping jacks,
Skipping.
like skipping. Today it's Justin, and J stands for jump. So you're going to spend a minute doing your jumps.
Or jumping jacks.
Jumping jacks, absolutely.
Right, yeah.
Anything that's
Whoa.
designed
But it's
cardiovascularly
just getting the
to
blood.
get that heart rate up.
For a minute.
Absolutely. So that right there, if you do a minute of each of those, that's 6 minutes. You cycle through that a few times, you've got a 20-minute workout that you can do right at your desk.
So there, it's a 6-letter acronym. It's not coffee. It's actually really, because coffee has been my workout so good. That's great. So thanks for showing us.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Remind them again if they want to learn more.
Go to fitfor2.tv, and we've got a ton of stuff there for you to share.
Can you
There we go.
spell that, please?
fitfortwo.tv.
And I'll just take the camera so Martin can say goodbye as well.
Okay.
Say bye.
Bye.